Hello, Cancer. My name is Agatha, and this is the tarot reading for the month of July 2019. I'm using the pictorial key tarot. And this month you're going to pick A or B, okay? A or B. I've already done the Portuguese reading, so this is the English reading, and the cards are already out. So pick A or B. So for those who've picked option A, how is the month of July 2019? How is it going to be for you? So again, it's pictorial key tarot. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Devil card, the Two of Wands, and finally you have the King of Swords. So it's a healing month, actually, for both options. It seems to be a very healing sort of month where you come out of a bad situation and you kind of throw yourself either at work, or you have, actually for this one, I think the other one too, the other one maybe less, but both of you are coming out of difficult situations. In this particular choice, option A, you are maybe seeking the help of professionals in order to help you out in this new part of your life after you've left a bad situation, a bad relationship, a bad job, whatever, even an addiction. You are seeking the help of specialists. Anyway, so the heart of the matter, or the theme, you have the Three of Pentacles. So it could be there are many different ways of reading these cards, and I'm going to try to give you all possibilities. Again, this is like planning things out. You're planning something out. And you're planning, for instance, with the Devil card in the past. In the past could be in June, or it could be the last 3 months. So something bad in the past, and I think you just came out of it, and you're planning to deal with your life after now. You want to have a proper life, you want to have a healthy life, and most probably mentally you want to have mental stability, and you are planning things out in order to achieve and to maintain your mental stability. Okay, not that you were mentally unstable, I'm not saying that. It's like you've been caught up in a situation which is really bad with the Devil card, where you've been manipulated, lied to, deceived, and gaslighted, so you didn't even know what is real or what isn't real, because someone just lied so much to you. So you want to be in a space where you absolutely trust your own judgment. So you're seeking the help in that way. Not there's anything wrong with you mentally, it's just, you know, you feel that your judgment has been compromised because you were in this very difficult situation, and you don't want to go through that again. So it could be that with the Six of Swords below or in the root, this is a healing sort of trip. If there's a trip, you could actually go on a trip, so you can seek out a specialist, which is represented by the King of Swords, to help you out, to help you plan your life from now on, starting in July 2019. And the Two of Wands on top of you, that which you want, or that which is in your mind, is that, again, it's a card of planning. You're planning out your future, and you want your future to be brighter. So there's a planning in that sense. Another way of reading this card, and everything is fine, okay? There's nothing wrong. You didn't in your relationships, there's no type of addiction either. Everything is fine. So the Three of Pentacles speaks of group work group. Why are you working in your company? There's a group project, and you're working on this project. This could be a project connected with traveling. Now, this could be traveling by water, yes, but not necessarily. It's a project where that's going to be implemented, maybe either in another country or in another city. You have to travel. It's not a nearby thing. So it's not a project that's going to be implemented where the company is. It's something that really requires, I would say, long-term planning, and you have a lot of money. And this explains, you, the company, has a lot of money. This explains the devil card in the past. So your company just got money bags, just got a large sum of money in order to implement this project. And you're planning things out with your group. So you are still in July in the, I would say, early stages of planning connected with this project. And then at the end, the outcome, or the outcome with the King of Swords, I would say there's a new boss coming in. It's either there's a new boss coming in to help you, guide you in how to implement this project, in how to spend this money. And this guy is, it could be a man or a woman, okay? Late 30s or after the age of 40, from an air sign, and this is Sun, Moon, or Rising, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Very intelligent sort of person, very rational, unemotional, takes the long view, has the higher perspective, you know, the type of person that makes 2, 3, 4, 5 moves that you can only see the fruition way in the future. So just really plan things out in a very intelligent sort of manner. And this person is the new boss or a leader in this project, or maybe you are this person, okay? Maybe you are the one who's gets promoted, and you might have something in air. You might have, like, I don't know, the moon in Libra and the sun in Cancer, or you might have the moon in Cancer and the sun in Aquarius, something like that. And you are the boss, okay? And this money either comes to you, to all of you, to the company, or it's the money that the company itself allocates in order to fulfill this project. But it's big money, okay? It's like, oh my God, it's so much money. If it's not that, let's say you're working for yourself, okay? You have your own company, and now in July 2019, you are being recognized for your talent. And maybe you got some sort of, again, you got a project, you're working on this big project for a very rich client, and you got this client either in June or maybe 3 months prior, because you know the devil card is in the past. And yeah, this is a very rich client, a millionaire at least, and you're working for him or her, and so you want to do things really well. So you are in the early stages, you are planning things out in order to serve this really rich client. If it's not that, if you're an artist, okay, I would say that your talent is being recognized in July 2019. And you've been working for a very long time. Let's say that you are a painter. And let's say that you've been painting for, I don't know, 20 years. And you've been selling your work for $200, $500, your paintings, your originals, for that money. For that type of money. Now, in July 2019, everyone is recognizing your talent, and everyone is trying to buy your work. Why? Because they know that probably in July or even before that, there was this rich collector that bought a lot of your work as an investment even, and suddenly your paintings go for 2,000 euros, 10,000 euros, 100,000 euros. And that was more or less kept quiet in June, but now in July, everyone knows about it. If it's not that, it's like, again, you're an artist and you just won a very big prize, and everyone is recognizing your talent. But when I say prize, you probably were told in June, and this money, it's big. It's not the type of money of $2,000, $3,000, or 10,000 euros. It's like $100,000 or more, or the type of prize that will give you a lot of money. You know, I don't know if the Booker Prize does that. The Nobel Prize, I don't know, probably does that. So it's a type of prize that demands that you plan your life from now on in a different sort of way, and you are getting the help of specialists to help you out. So it could be that. Or, like I said, you had some sort of issue with an addiction, and you're getting the help in July 2019 of specialists. Or if you were involved in a very difficult love relationship where you've been lied to, now you're getting the psychological help, the therapeutical help to help you out. Never embark on this type of relationship ever again, because you want to be extremely rational from now on. Also, at the end of the month, I would say that maybe either with the help of a therapist or maybe on your own, with the help of others, you are able to see the extent to which you've been lied to and manipulated, because you could not see that before. Yes, so this is like the reading that I have for you, for those who picked option A. So I really hope you have a great month. So I'm going to take these cards. So the only now I'm going to go to the option B. Option B, Cancer. So how will the month of July 2019 will be for you? For those who picked option B, I'm going to use the Pictorial Key Tarot, and I've already done this reading in Portuguese. This is why the cards are out. So let's see. For those who picked option B, so you have it's the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, love, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Just like in the option A, this seems to be, this option B, a nicer month. And you're coming out of a difficult month, I would say June at least, if not prior, maybe even months prior to that. Things were not easy, life was not easy, and you're coming out of that. And in July 2019, life is going to be much lighter and joyful. So with the theme, the card which represents the theme of the heart of the matter, you have the Page of Cups. This might represent a child from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, like you, or Scorpio. So maybe, no, this could be a child, but this could be a teenager. So maybe either it's the birth of a child, okay, and this child is actually July is still Cancer. July is still Cancer, but it's also Leo. So it's Sun. I'm talking about Sun. So this kid might have something in Cancer, by the way. Either a child is born, or there's an announcement of a pregnancy. Now, this could be you're getting pregnant, your spouse or girlfriend is getting pregnant, or someone in your family is getting pregnant. A baby is coming. Either a baby is coming or a baby will be born. If it's not that, it's something connected with the child in the family. So it could be your son or your daughter. And your son or your daughter could be older, could be a teenager, and he or she wants to travel, and they're not telling you everything. So this is something connected with your child, and they're planning something out, and they've been planning something out in secret, because you have here the Seven of Swords. So they're planning a trip, a trip that they want to do. It's July, it's normal. I don't know, it's just some sort of trip, and they're not telling you everything. So finally they come out with it, and you kind of get a bit paranoid, and you tell them, okay, you can go on this trip, but you have to stay with family. And this explains the Four of Wands. Four of Wands also represents marriages, victory, success, but also represents family. So, okay, fine, you want to go on a trip to Paris, fine, but you have to stay with your aunt or uncle, you have to stay with your cousins, you have to stay with family. If it's not family, it's like almost family, like your best friend who lives in Italy or whatever. So you have to stay with someone you trust. I would say family, honestly. And it's probably their first trip abroad, and everything it's planned out. They have the money to go, they have bought the plane ticket, they are going to stay in a hostel, they are going to follow their favorite band or whatever, and you don't want to say no to them, but at the same time you want them to be safe. And for them to be safe is like, you have to stay with family. So you're not going to stay in a hostel somewhere. No, we're going to stay with family. This could be that. Now, going back to the idea of pregnancy, this could be a secret pregnancy that maybe either you were keeping a secret, or it was so secret, or someone is keeping a pregnancy from you. You know, someone is pregnant, not telling you, and I would say even 7 months pregnant, or you were pregnant and you had no idea. You know, there was this show on television that I didn't know I was pregnant, and literally the woman goes into the hospital and literally has the kid, or sometimes doesn't even go to the hospital, goes into labor, a child is born, and they had no clue that they were pregnant. It could be something like that, like, oh my god, I was pregnant, I had no idea. Others is like, there's an announcement of a pregnancy that will lead into marriage, or it could be you, it could be someone in your family, or maybe a friend, even not necessarily someone in your family. So it could be they were waiting for the kid to be born to be married, or there's a couple, again, it could be you or someone close to you. They know that, oh my god, I'm pregnant, so let's get married. So there's like a very fast marriage. What else? Or this could be you, Cancer, in July 2019, starting something you love. There's something that maybe some sort of hobby. You always wanted to try this out. I'm going to give you examples. You always wanted to learn how to sew, how to make dresses, how to paint, how to draw something. And you've been looking at that like in secret. You've been looking at, I don't know, YouTube videos, trying to learn that. Just you're really interested in whatever subject it is, but it's a subject that you love. And maybe you've been even practicing this, whatever it is, in secret for the last month or so. And now, in July 2019, you come out with it. You tell everyone, I'm studying astrology, I'm studying tarot, I'm learning how to sew, I'm starting drawing classes. You come out, you tell it. And people, they don't have a problem with it. And you might even get some sort of offering with the Knight of Cups. You might even be getting, oh, you're learning how to sew. I got this. You're learning how to make dresses. I've got this, I don't know, fabric. Here, use it. I don't know. People will give you gifts. Well, people will give you gifts because maybe you're pregnant. Maybe a boy or girl is born. This could also be, you're going to a marriage. You're going to a wedding. This could be a family wedding. This could be a co-worker wedding. A friend's wedding, and in that wedding you meet someone who's interested in you. So he or she just approaches you, and you might start a relationship with this person. And this person might have been keeping an eye on you, Cancer, for a while, because with the Seven of Swords. So he or she is aware of you, or was aware of you, and is kind of like an admirer of yours. And or another way is that you yourself were keeping a relationship secret. You're already in this relationship for maybe the last month, and you're keeping it secret. And now during a wedding, a family wedding or a friend's wedding, whatever, you decide to bring your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and it's no longer a secret. So with the Queen of Swords, in that which is in your mind, or that which you want to be absolutely rational, and you want an intelligent and logical, because if in the past you are coming out of a situation where you've been manipulated and lied to, when there was some sort of secrecy, and you're coming out of that, now you want to be able to see things clearly. You don't want to be lied to. If you start a new relationship, what will be extremely important to you is honesty, total honesty. You will demand total honesty of the other person. This is what you want. So if you start a relationship, it's the thing which is in your mind. You want this to always be honest, and you want to be able to see, to look at it for what it is. Okay? For the reality of what it is. You don't want to be lied to ever again. If it's that. If you're starting a relationship, it could be with someone that has some air, like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, late 30s or after the age of 40, someone who's honest, straightforward, and someone, yeah, that will never lie to you. Yeah, that's, you want to be able to see things clearly, and you don't want to be lied to. You always want to be honest. Okay? And then the Four of Wands, maybe at the end of the month there's some sort of wedding. Maybe all of this happens at the end of the month. You know, you meet someone, or you bring your boyfriend or your girlfriend to someone's wedding, or if this is your kid that goes on a trip, at the end of the month they go on a trip, and you lay down the rules with the Queen of Swords. You tell them the rules. You have to call me every week, twice a week. These are the rules. You have to follow these rules. You have to tell me at all times where you are. It's like, you have to be honest with me, never lie to me. You're not saying no. That's what I'm getting. You're not saying no. You're just telling the rules, okay? And just demanding, demanding intelligence out of your kids, and just follow this simple. It's not simple. Just follow the rules, okay? So I would say it's a good month, Cancer. It's a good month, okay? So that's it, Cancer. This is the reading that I have for you for July 2019, and I really do hope it's going to be a great month for you. Bye bye.